Good day.
Hey!
Hello.
How are you, my dear?
I am doing fine. Just thought I would say hello.
That, my dear?
I am filming to show everyone at home what the market looks like. And I had to show them my girlfriend.
Yes.
Don't tell Melanie, but I've got a girlfriend.
Wow. Wonderful.
You have a good day. Thank you. That's my girlfriend. She runs the bathroom. It's called the handicap bathroom. I think only because a handicapped person runs it. But anyway, she's very nice. It's 2 pesos to use the restroom. And on Christmas I gave her 100 pesos. And we have been best friends ever since. So I did not need to go. I just thought I would stop in and say hello. Because I haven't talked to her in a while. Let's see if there's a table. Probably. This is my favorite. It's Eric's caldo. It's a rice congee. Got a boiled egg. I put some black pepper and soy sauce in it. And it is, I think, 12 or 15 pesos. You just can't beat it. That was pretty much the wet market. I got my soup. Why I eat hot soup in the middle of summer, I don't know. Tried to get ice cream, but it's not ready. So anyway, we're gonna go sit down and have a drink somewhere just because I don't feel like going home. Down here is the post office, the police station, and the fire station. And there's a little, we'll go look real quick. There's a strip shopping center. Hey, look, there's cars coming. Get out of the way. Oh, thank you. See, I'm mumbling, get out of the way, and then they stop. Isn't that nice? So anyway. There's a little 2-story shopping area here. Come over here so we can see across the street. The wet market has shops. Quite a few are closed right now. I don't know if they're gone or just closed for today. I don't know, maybe some have closed. I don't think there's a lot of business here. The downstairs is a lot of restaurants. And then you go inside, there's all the open market that I was at. Jeepney and Trike Terminal here for some of the outlying barangays. And then we've got a 2-story shopping here, a couple of restaurants, a bank, doctor's office. So people are waving. I'll wave. Hello. So it's nice. Good place to come waste the day. It gets full when school lets out. The kids come out here and just stay because they have no reason to go home either, I guess. I'm hanging out, so I can't complain if they are hanging out. But there's a lot of cheap eats here. You can the little shops here, they do pretty good food. They got some bathrooms here. I would not recommend them unless it's like really an emergency. The ones on the other side where that lady works is much cleaner. Fire station there. This all fills up with the shops on Monday. This is just full of clothing stores. All the piles of used clothing, mostly from the U.S. We got the police station here, post office next to it, and there's a small health clinic around the corner. It's not a bad little town square. There's our 7-Eleven. See, we're moving up in the world. We have a 7-Eleven now. They got like 2 tables outside. They need more, but there's not any room. I was going to get some bread, but my bread store doesn't open until 2:30 in the afternoon. I have no idea what time it is now, but it's not 2:30 in the afternoon, I don't think. It's probably noon, maybe 12:30, I don't know. But there's a shop here that makes the little panda sol. It's 2 peso breads. They're very small, but they're really, really good. And you get them fresh out of the oven, real hot, real good. We have an iMart that's like a 7-Eleven, but more common. We're playing basketball. Not a bad basketball court, really. Listen, they were doing a real estate auction the other day. So we're gonna go to Red's over here across the street. It's where we tried to go in Molo, but that one is closed. Hopefully it will reopen. So we're just gonna buy some bread and a Coke or a Mountain Dew. I think this is a Mountain Dew shop, not a Coke shop. It varies from store to store. And we'll just sit down here and rest for a minute. Let's see what kind of bread I want. Something kind of sweet, maybe. Oh, I like those. I don't know what they're called, but they're good. They're little chocolatey looking. Yeah, we'll get that. Okay. We'll find somebody that works here and order something. I almost forgot to mention, I have pretty girls working here too. And they spend their day watching TV. But there's no customers to watch. You see, there's all the rum, chips, all kinds, even ice cream. That's what I should have got instead of cookies. Well, that was the wet market. Not very crowded today, but I got my shopping done. That's what matters. Maybe I will go back and get it on a Monday sometime to show you the crowds. Show you some of the extra shops. There's different flower vendors. There's some extra vegetable merchants that show up, but really I like my usual ones. Mostly it is just the used clothes and tools and stuff. But it's very, very crowded on Monday. Everybody goes. Melanie likes to go. I really prefer to go when it's not so crowded. Today was nice. So you could see the meat. There's no refrigeration. There's flies everywhere. So I don't buy my meat there. I saw some pork that looked really good one time. Got it home. Still had a bunch of skin and hair on it, and inside was just a bunch of bone shards because they just hack it with a cleaver. They don't butcher it properly. I've been wanting to show you that restaurant, Bongs. They've got that really good arroz caldo. I was going to talk about it while I was there, but it was really crowded. They put me at a table with somebody I didn't know, so I didn't want to sit there and film. But like I said, it's a rice congee. It's 12 pesos a bowl, and really, really good. Where I went for the snack later at Red's, they have the same thing, but it's 42 pesos a bowl, and it's not very good. So right there in the market, there are 3 bongs. And then over here by our house, there's another one. I think they are just a local place, but we got 4 of them right here near us. so I can always get my soup. But that was a day at the market. Got my veggies, got my eggs, got a snack. I talked to a pretty girl while I was eating my soup, while I was not filming. That was nice. So it was all good. So that's kind of a day in the life. It's just now not quite 1 o'clock. It's getting really hot, so I'm heading home. Could have stayed at Red's longer and just hung out, but no sense in just drinking Mountain Dew all day. So we'll go home, turn on the fan. Don't really need the air conditioner. It's not that hot. So it's all good. My routine day is not too bad. Like I said, I just have to remember my routine is not necessarily what used to be routine in Texas. So I will try and show y'all just some of my regular day-to-day sometimes. See if y'all find any of it interesting. I almost feel like I'm in a rut. I'm just in a rut surrounded by coconut trees and banana trees. And I live half a mile from the beach. So it's okay. So this is our haul from the wet market. Trying to remember the prices. Apples, 5 of them, 10 pesos each. So 50 pesos is about $1.25. Eggs, 7 pesos each, 84 pesos, about $2 a dozen. I haven't bought eggs in the US in a long time. I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price. Bell peppers, 50 pesos, again, $1.25. Not a great price, but much better than the grocery store. The grocery store is 330 pesos about per kilo, and this was, I think, 160. So it's about half price the grocery store and better than the grocery store. I forget about the shallots. I think that was 28 comes to mind. I think 28 pesos. Some guy was talking to me while I was buying, so I was not really paying attention. And then the bananas were, I think, 70 pesos. See, I can't pick bananas because these already look too black to me, but they're not ready to eat yet. They're still firm. These are tomorrow's bananas. But that was $1.50, $1.75. So, not too bad.